Breaching is one of the hardest missions to get right, and in this operation, almost everything that could go wrong almost did. Breaching is difficult because it's chaotic, messy, and risky, but when it's executed well, it's actually one of the most satisfying things you can do. In most situations, the defending force is going to deploy obstacles to either slow you down or to stop the attack completely. Now, these obstacles can be natural terrains like hills, forests, rivers, and even man-made obstacles like trenches, wires, tank traps, steel beams, and probably the most dangerous of them all are minefields. And sometimes what looks like a possible bypass is actually a kill zone for the defenders. So in some cases, instead of trying to go around, it may actually be better for your forces to breach through and open up for follow-on forces. And so if you're the attacking force, what are some of the most important things to think about in a breaching mission? To help explain the concept, I looked at the US Army Tank Platoon menu, the ATP 3-20.15, which breaks down some important fundamentals of breaching. You have suppress, obscure, secure, reduce, and assault, known as SOSRA. Now, different nations may have their own terminology or slight variations, but this gives us a solid framework to work with. You have suppress, which is about degrading the enemy's ability to fight back. If you're not suppressing effectively, then the breach is already in trouble. Obscure is to limit what the enemy can see, usually with smoke, so they can't effectively target your forces when you're breaching. Secure is about preventing the enemy from interfering with the breach, especially on the near or far side of the obstacle. Reduce means you're creating the lanes through the obstacle, usually by engineers, which is a very important phase of breaching. And finally, assault is pushing through the breach, destroying the enemy forces on the far side, and continuing the attack. This is just a simplified way of explaining SOSRA for the sake of this video. So really, these are the foundations of a successful breach, but how is this all organized and executed? Ideally, a breach is built around these three elements. First, you got the supporting force. Their job is to suppress and obscure the enemy so that the breach can happen without the attacking force getting torn apart on their way to the breach. Second, you got the breaching force. They are responsible for creating the lanes and helping to secure the near and far side of the obstacle. They are essentially the team that kicks the door open. And finally, you have the assault force. They're the ones who move through the breach, destroy the enemy on the far side, and continue towards the objective while setting the conditions for the follow-on forces to move through. This is where things get difficult because breaching isn't just knowing the steps, but it's about synchronization. That's what really makes or breaks a breach. Smoke has to come at the right time, suppression has to be effective, engineers have to move when the conditions are right, and the assault force has to be ready to push through. All these things are moving parts that have to come together at the right place and pace. In reality, this takes training, rehearsals, communications, and even experience. It's easy to understand it in theory, but executing it is a different story. And in my experience, at least in Steel Beast, it's actually one of the more difficult tasks to smooth out. But when it works, it's incredibly satisfying. Even in this video, which you're about to see, we all agreed in the after action review that we all need more practice, more rehearsals, more assets, and more discussion on how we're going to approach it better next time. And honestly, that's one of the things I love about the Steel Beast community is that people are very passionate. They genuinely think about tactics and strategies on how to solve problems. And at the end of the day, we shouldn't shy away from a challenge and that we should learn from it and do better next time. And so in this scenario, we have identified a possible breaching lane. From the east to the west, it is all mined up and closely observed by the enemy. We can expect tanks and BMPs covering the obstacle belt. We can also expect additional defenses like tank traps, long trench lines, and other obstacles that will get in the way. Our plan is to have Recon elements, which are our coyotes, to move up in the area of Romeo 1, while our tanks, mechanized infantry, and engineers will move towards the phase line. Our tanks will then be split into two sections where they'll take up battle positions on the east and west, where they will fight and engage the enemy, while the mechanized infantry will move into the tree line and secure the two BPs. Once that is clear, the tanks will then take up battle positions 1-1 Bravo and 1-4 Bravo. The mech infantry and scout units will then move to the brown battle position to support the breach. In terms of executing the breach, the tank sections will then create 2 lanes, followed by the engineers and the remaining mechanized infantry. We will either then proceed west to link up with our other forces and call in reinforcements, or we can take our primary objective, which is Objective Stanley. Now, unfortunately, in the middle of the session, we had to do a pause and to fix the scenario timing, which unfortunately did mess up the breaching lanes. But we adapted, worked around it, and kept pushing. Our games are usually encouraged to be multi-crewed, so we are working on a smaller team, which is less ideal than you want. But at the end of the day, this is still a video game, and even though Steel Beast is a sim, we still like to challenge ourselves while having fun with it. And so if you're interested in Steel Beast and want to be part of these events, you can join my Discord for more. I've already talked a lot, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe, and do enjoy the rest of the video.
Contact BMP, direct front.
Yeah, I see him. He's moving left to right. On the way.
631, contact BMP.
Yeah, I didn't get him.
Did you get it?
Working on it.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, he left.
God, he's fast.
Yeah, he's zooming by.
He's getting out of there.
And get some more spacing off your left.
Might be infantry, I don't know. Rain's nice and rolly.
And foggy. And wet.
6 kilo. Over.
Send.
We're moving best speed, but best speed ain't a whole lot. We're in a vehicle. It'll take a while. Over.
Run that.
Got a BMP over here.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
He will be destroyed.
We have time. Recon has a big job to do.
I hit him a few times. Oh, he's still alive. There we go.
There, he's dead.
Good job, 342.
This one is for one reconnaissance vehicle vicinity us.
You got some good sightlines up there.
631. Engage destroyed 1 BMP and 1 BRDM at position BP21 Alpha. Still some infantry. BMP.
4 has the
here.
BMP right in front of him. North of you. Out.
There we go.
Nice.
Hopefully that was the runner. But
I think it was.
Free, see if you can kill those infantry at the P1.
3-1 rudder.
Yeah, powerful, dude.
1-1 and 1-2. Stay on the right side of your borderline. Up.
Nice.
Otherwise, you'll be destroyed.
Alright, BMP is down. Oh, I don't actually see the troops over there.
Oh, I thought you mean the HE cannon.
Nah, this is the ultimate cannon right here.
7.62.
Alright, they're dead enough. 762 millimeter.
Good enough. You're getting
Fire.
shot at, yeah.
Oh, I think it's the troops from earlier. I thought BMP.
Nice, good support.
Fire close to Papa 2, Papa 1 is in effect. Please observe.
battle position 1-1 Bravo as well as 1-4 Bravo seems to be unoccupied. Break. However, the wood to our north and northeast are crawling with enemy infantry. Break. Seems that the enemy have a defensive line going roughly from indicated reference point Kilo 2 Alpha 2 and all the way up to the indicated minefield on the east, and in the entirety of battle position 2-1 Alpha, so going from west towards the east on the left or western side of the minefield. Suggest we push in carefully. I can see Recon is doing the job for me in the west, but be careful when you push forward in the east. Over.
Roger that. I'll send the tanks to the 2 Bravo positions, and once they're there, you go in and clear the...
Oh, I got BAP1.
Target, re-engage.
I'll bring us down a little bit.
Target.
There you go. That one for sure.
He's dead. Good shit. Good fucking
Your
shot.
Your mother.
Look for more.
Echo 1-6.
6 is Echo 1, go ahead.
As soon as 1 Kilo elements are moving to the 2 battle positions in Bravo, then begin moving your stuff, engineers, clearing material up to CSS3. Over.
Roger, once Night 1 moves to their bad positions, Echo elements will move to CSS3. Over.
Avenge me, brother.
You...
Shooting at a tank, and it's burning!
Oh, nice, yes!
You got it? Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
What did you hit it with? HE rounds?
Single round.
Be advised, I'm calling artillery and mortars on missile position in west of EA Death on the border of that area. Out.
Hey, 6-1, negative enemy contact. We engaged two bunkers, and we are 75% green on ammunition.
Roger that. That just popped a new tank up on the western side. Out.
This is Echo 6. I'm good to go.
Roger. As soon as the 2 tanks in the orange battle position move out, you follow them and clear up after them. As soon as they are in the breach, you begin clearing from the south end at Lima 1. Over.
Roger. So this is where things got a little bit interesting. The tanks were supposed to move in first and clear their lanes by section, but the first section that moved up to the breaching line created 2 lanes, and the other section was lagging behind. So in order to keep the tempo of the breach, I decided to move my engineers in, followed by the remaining tank section. Ideally, I would have moved in last, but didn't want to lose our smoke cover.
Continue to move forward.
Alright. Charlie got 15 minutes left.
Yeah. We'll pause after. Or just before.
Oh.
Six is Echo 1. One of my vehicles have made it through.
Awesome. Get your troops in and clear that lane, so we at least have one workable lane. Then as soon as the other ones are ready, send it back toward the other lane. There's 2 lanes open right now. Clear both of them out.
Six is Echo 1. My second section has made it through the second lane. I will begin moving up the engineers up to clear out the rest of the mines. Over.
This one.
Hey, just take it slow. Take it slow as we go through here.
Yeah. What's that?
Hey, 6, this one, we identified a tank ditch. We're gonna need bridge layers here.
Alright, come on. That one guy clearing all the mines.
Just go through the red line. See if it's clear.
6, this is 3. We've already moved through and are moving toward the bypass around the tank ditch. That lane is clear as long as you stay in the bottom of it and don't climb on one of the berms to the left or right.
What's that?
6, this one, engage destroyed a section of armor, 1 light armor. We are slant 3 at this time. Our 3 track had a fuel leak, and he is mobility kill now.
This is 7. The red line does still have mines on the very edges, so just watch out. Don't drive onto the edges, of course.
1 Echo 6 is am I on the red line with my tank 4-4?
6 is Echo. Yep, that is the correct lane. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually going fast.
Through the minefield.
Oh, I feel so
I'm not
bad.
there yet.
I need the bridges so we can make a
Yep,
bridge.
they're moving up.
I'm driving 4-4 where I wanted the bridge late.
Just how it is. It's kind of a disaster
1
situation.
kilo,
With all the mines
6.
went back in.
Yeah, that's something I forgot
Oh my
about.
gosh, this lane is not good.
Reset.
I'm bringing a armor.
Which lane?
Up to,
The middle one,
where
yeah.
I'm, at the-
6, this one, stand by.
Yeah, it's because the
Yeah, it bugged. I was just
like
testing it
that.
out. Yep.
It got it reset when you saved it. It reset to the original
Yeah,
state.
Just wanted to have that chance of like, oh, you know, maybe it didn't, and then it did. Ah, my engineers are getting indirect.
I'm gonna mark them to the best of my ability here.
Six is Echo 1. I got one of my bridges across. Let me know.
Echo 4-4's position, invade the bridge side to the left side.
Currently, our Recon has moved west to potentially take up a battle position, as one of our secondary objectives is to take the area to our west so we can link up with additional forces. Later on, you're going to see that our tanks will be moving up in this area.
This is 7, mark steel beams, south of battle position 1 hotel. We have infantry and tanks here.
Roger that.
They're kind of to the southwest.
Yeah, I see him. I'm just gonna wait for the medic to heal my other call sign. I'll be back in the fight.
Six is Echo 1, deploying bridge on the trench over.
Yeah, tanks to your whole front.
I think you're gonna die.
Uh-oh.
It's looking at you.
Oh, rip. Yeah. They got us in a really good engagement area. We're just like trapped. Because I tried to back up too, but yeah, that guy caught me. There's those RPGs.
And there you go. Pull, pull, pull.
Oh, get out. Rip. All the zappers that died on this lane.
Heroes, one and all.
So like you still got the one guy out there doing his job.
Indeed.
Yeah. No breaks.
No breaks.
Yeah,
I think he's
actually,
kind of done.
Break.
Six, this is Echo 1. I believe the most right lane is now clear.
Hey, 7, this 1, we're moving up
I got
to
a
engage that
G3.
section of enemy armor. If you're able to suppress enemy RPG teams, that'd be sick.
7. Roger.
Bueno. Target, driver back.
Yes, sir. Tank destroyed.
Should be one more. Looks like.
Nice. Recon 6.
Recon.
Are all the tanks in that battle position dead?
Negative. The one to the west is still alive.
Got that. As soon as that killed, scout for the tanks so they can see where the enemy are out in Swift. Over.
This is Recon, understood. Be advised, it looks like there's another tank ditch to the north over here.
Yeah, nothing to do about that, but we won't go north there. We'll just take up one hotel and then kill everything that's out in the EA Swift area. And then we'll go over and take Stanley because we're losing combat power left and right now. Over.
1, this is 7. If you see my 7-2 call sign, just past him, you're going to be within visual of the tank.
This 1, Roger.
And this is 3-1. Be advised, there's an enemy tank section or platoon to the north. They have effective fire on the northern edge of this line of woods that battle position 1 hotel is on. Over.
Hey, 7, this 1, I'm having my 2-track push up towards you to get visual.
Ooh,
I think he's down.
he's fuel leaked.
That tank's coming up on your right. 1-2 front right.
Yeah, 1-1's engaging right now.
He doesn't see him.
1-2, this one that took the hit. Tank's destroyed. Is 1-2 okay?
Fuel leak.
He's leaked.
Barely, he's got a fuel leak.
Ah, damn it, too much of
Right there, right
there
there.
we go.
You're good.
Yeah.
Fire.
Woo! Oh my
Way
god.
out there.
He's fine.
Way over. Put him center mass.
Center
Good,
mass?
good. Yeah. That was like super far over. Just short. Bring it up a target form.
Target form. Alright.
Then you'll be at bunker soon, so get up in one hotel and fire over the...
Yeah, 1-1, be advised that you're taking fire from across the open valley to the north.
Yeah, there's a tank platoon there.
Artillery?
All stations, this is 6. I only have mortars now. All the rest of the ammunition is expended up.
Damn.
1-1, I'm seeing some muzzle smoke just straight north of you across that field.
6, Recon.
6.
Be advised, situation in Romeo 3 is not good. Advised, skipping it and moving on to objective Stanley. Over.
Roger that. 1 and 3, this is 6. Move back to CSS in the middle and get resupplies, bomb up, and be ready to go towards Stanley. Out.
With the amount of pressure coming from the northwest, our CO has decided to pull our forces back and focus on the main objective, which is probably the best course of action right here. And so with that, I have moved the engineers up to support our main forces. And later on, you're going to see that there are obstacles blocking the main objective, which is why we're moving in.
It's okay.
Hey,
it falls
7, this
under
one,
the-
are you in contact right now?
This is 7, yeah, I think I see those BMPs up there. I can't really tell. If you guys can take a look.
Oh, 7, Recon, there is a platoon of BMPs to our north-northwest, moving down the road quickly.
Roger.
Is that him? Well, that is him.
Missile, missile, missile!
1, this is 7. We're in contact with those BMPs. And get up to this shed off your right and unload my spike team. See if they can help, because I just spent all of my Sabo.
Are they moving too? Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're moving. They're like attacking.
Re-engage. Target. Bring it a little bit to the left.
I moved.
There you go, far. Target.
Wonderful.
He's far. Alright, keep following the road.
See what I'm looking at right here?
Hey, action left. Hard left. Get on the left side of these LAVs.
It's kind of smoke coming, but I can't tell. And I saw it on the top left as well.
Hey, 7, this one, that PC should be dead. Are there more over there?
This is Recon, there's 2 more to the north of that one that moved down. From my position, I can see one on the hill. Unfortunately, I have really bad Sabo ammunition and can't do anything to it.
There's 2 right here. One right here and one on the top.
Stop here.
I can't tell those motherfuckers. So blurry.
Oh, yeah.
And there's one on the
Designate.
top left as well.
Yeah, this guy right here. Hit him.
Probably right here. Probably right here. Probably bring it up a little bit.
Target. Nice.
Leave him alone. That's it.
Engage the lower right one.
Lower right one engaging. Probably about right center mass probably.
Oh, just gonna tear short.
Yeah. That bit up. Just trying to be up.
I'd bring it up just a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, it's in like the tracks. Oh no, actually that killed him. Okay, never mind. I stand
Yeah.
corrected.
There's dismount. There's dismount.
That's fine. Re-engage the upper right one.
Upper right one. They're engaging. Probably right about right here.
Target. He's done. Good shit. Good fucking shooting.
Make sure to... Oh, missile.
Top smoke, top smoke, top smoke.
This is Echo. I'm about to open up the breach. Stand by. Here we go. Reaching through. Stay behind me.
One kilo, you go through.
Go through, go through, go through. Good smoke.
Okay, guys, put HE in the houses. Out.
And with that, our tanks have moved in and are destroying the infantry along with our lavs. And after a few hours, we've finally completed the objective.
Make sure it's dead.
Down.
Okay. Then we'll turn north and take out the tank out on the hill in front of us.
Alright, tank's actually dead now.
Yep. Good job.
Good stuff, boys.
You're secure towards the northeast. Watch out for the minefield.
Target. We're taking fire here. Fire to John.
My AVAP saved me.
Yeah.
Is that you right in front of the smoke fan?
Yeah.
Yep.